Change, stuff moving on. Oh my goodness, that was a good show. I didn't have anything to worry about off the top of my head after watching that show. I usually try to rewatch some of the bits before doing my result and review video, but I'm not doing it this time. I want to keep up this high. How's everyone doing? Your boy here, Apollo from Down, Up. Yes, it's tongue. It's results and review. It's Talk Apollo Talk, and today's topic is WWE Night of Champions. A good show. Have to reiterate that. The storylines and results matched what should be going on for the most part. I can't complain. Let's just try to jump into this and see what we can do. Okay, pointless kickoff. That's one. There were a few crowd cameos of people who were there, but I don't think we did anything with them. I just want to start with the show. Okay, kicking off business. We did not waste time. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles opened the show for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm not going to lie, I laughed hysterically thinking that the World Heavyweight Championship is crowned in the opening match of the pay-per-view. But it was okay. Honestly, the match wasn't that great. Those two just had a nice little time. Nothing too amazing, but the result was as it should be. One curb stomp later, Seth Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion and hopefully will be best for business once again. Really looking forward to him being back on top with this championship, and just let him be himself and put him to work and he will deliver. That's Seth Rollins in a nutshell. That's some business taken care of nice and early. Then, one of the matches I underestimated. Trish, Stratus, Becky, Lynch. I was peeved that this match was happening here, but I didn't have anything to worry about. Not only was this match okay, it held itself nicely with these two. It wasn't too one-sided for the most part. Oh, I was not expecting Zoe Stark. Yeah, that's right. I thought I was going to be right when I saw Trish reaching under the ring. Oh, here's the DQ. She's going for a weapon. But no. Becky pulls her out and throws her back in the ring, and Trish doesn't have anything in her hands. But the referee who paid attention to Trish in the ring completely missed Zoe coming out under the ring, nailing Becky in the face with the knee, and Trish hit Stratusfaction to get the 1, 2, 3. Trish Stratus beats Becky Lynch with the help of Zoe Stark, so we've got like a Charlotte Dana Brooke thing going on with those two, but hopefully better long term. It's nice to see Zoe actually jumping right into something. She's gotten wins the past couple of Raws. She's been featured fair. But now she's in a program with Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. That's gotta be great for her, and I'm pleased the way they did this. No complaints here. Gunther and Ali was next, and honestly, those two had a nice little match. The 450 was a great near fall, but I think the highlight of the match was when Gunther absolutely booted Ali to another dimension. If you missed that part of the match, you missed the best part of the match. Ali was jumping off of the apron looking for some kind of springboard. Gunther just kicked the crap out of him. That needs to go into like the next Botchamania promo, Joe, etc. That needs to be memed. That was finish him. That was brutal. But obviously we get down to business. One powerbomb later. At least I think it was a powerbomb. Maybe it was 2 powerbombs that took it. Either way, Gunther retains the Intercontinental Championship. No surprise here. But then we get into one of the big ones. It's not just the main event that got me going crazy, I'll say that. Bianca Belair and Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Another nice match. It felt like WrestleMania in a sense. These two were having a nice little time. Nothing too crazy I can really remember with these two during the match. But then Asuka misses once again with her mist, and we're like, yep, they're just going to rehash that. But they didn't. Asuka got enough separation. She had some miss left, so she decided to go kabuki with it. Like, right on the fingers, right when Bianca picks her up for the KOD. Asuka rakes the eye. The ref misses it. And a couple kicks to the head later. Asuka wins. Asuka is the new Raw Women's Champion. I was so happy for her. I thought she was going to be pushed down to the bottom again just because they turned her heel. But no, she ends Bianca's reign. Asuka did it. Asuka's the champion again. Wow. I do not know what we're doing next. Is this program over? That's one question. And it should be, because Bianca's on SmackDown now. Asuka, I believe, is still on Raw, and now she's the Raw Women's Champion. So if we are indeed still planning Rhea and Bianca, I guess it will just have to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship at said Money in the Bank. But who knows? I thought for sure we were going to be unifying the belts, but nope, that is completely out the window at this point. But I'm not complaining, because of all people to get her due, it's great to see Asuka win and take Belair's reign out of commission. It was getting stale. She was starting to get booed. This was a good time, although let's all be honest, it should have been WrestleMania. It should have been WrestleMania then. But fantastic, fantastic surprise. Congratulations, Asuka. Love to see it. Then we did Rhea and Natalya, and that was a choice, wasn't it? Although, when you think about it, that is kind of exactly how this should have gone. I don't think many were interested in this match in the first place. I'll break it down nice and easy. Dominic was out with Rhea, and he's the heat magnet he is. He got Natalya distracted right when the match started. Rhea took advantage, a few shots on the outside, and a riptide in the ring maybe a minute and a half later, and that's it. Rhea Ripley retains the SmackDown Women's Championship in dominant fashion. Dominic's happy with Mommy, and that is kind of what it needed to be. I'm sorry, Natalya, you know what? Happy birthday. You got a short working day. Get out of there. Enjoy your birthday. That's all I can say about that. Natalya wasn't going to win the championship. I'm sorry. I love Natalya. I'm a huge fan of her, and I loved when she won in 2017. Absolutely loved her as SmackDown Women's Champion then. But now it's hard to say, because Rhea Ripley is one of the most unstoppable things in WWE. So I didn't disagree with that squash match. I felt it right. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. Well, we did the whole he's got a cast, he can use it as a weapon feel. Guess what? That never works for anybody. It didn't work for Undertaker in the cell with Brock the first time. It didn't work for Big Show in the match with Triple H in 2006. It wasn't going to work for Cody here, but we tried. I liked this match better than Backlash. The near falls were getting me more. Maybe, though, he should not have passed out in the Kimura. That should have been a tap out. It's a well-respected move in its own nature, but I was right. At least this one didn't troll me. Brock Lesnar does win this match, and we have to be over with these two. And it's funny to think, I just realized this yesterday when my friend mentioned this. Brock Lesnar has been around this year. He has been on every pay-per-view this year. That's just cool. I love having Brock around, and I didn't hate the Brock-Cody matches. The premise of getting here was stupid, but I didn't hate the matches. I agree with the result. I don't know what we're going to do with Cody next. Are we going to sell that he has a broken arm and he's not going to be able to do anything for the next little bit? Because I'm starting to think, is Cody Rollins going to happen again at SummerSlam? And does Cody win by turning heel? I need these answers, but in due time. In due time. More or less, Brock Lesnar beats Cody Rhodes this time, but not as decisively as one would expect. But the same can be said for Cody winning over Brock at Backlash, not as decisively as maybe some would expect. But then we get to what everyone, of course, wants to talk about. It's the main event. It's as expected as can be. It's Roman Reigns, Tribal Hog, Tribal Queef, Tribal Chief, undisputed Universal Champion, and Solo Sikoa, who, is he just called Solo now? That scared me when Heyman did that introduction. Have we shortened his name? I hope not. Taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who got the pop of a lifetime coming out and just promoted the crowd perfectly to what they wanted, it sounds like. I can't judge. I don't speak the language. I don't understand the language. But it sounded from what Sami was saying, people were happy to hear. A great introduction, as Heyman did for Roman and Solo. But I know you want to talk about it, The match, though, was pretty darn good. We were working over Sami and Kevin a long time in the match, but it was worth it to get to the finish. And a few of the hot tag stuff was good, too. I loved Sami super punching Reigns after Roman spears the referee because these klutz refs always get hit in Roman's matches. It was so funny. Owen stunnered Roman. Roman falls into the ropes and just spears Kevin after. And then later, Kevin speared Roman out. But then, you ready for it? The Usos showed up. The Usos showed up. They were taking care of some business, getting Kevin on the outside. Roman didn't see it. Come in the ring. Some kicks on Sami. Solo's, I think he was holding him up or was at least behind him. Usos miss Sami. Sami moves out of the way. Double super kick to Solo. And Roman saw it. And it appears that's the only thing Roman did see. He was not happy pushing the Usos in. But oh my goodness, can you believe it? Yes, it's time to say it. They went rogue! Jimmy Uso super kicked Roman not once but twice as Jay still trying to find his balls. But Jimmy just had enough. We actually did it. We built to it and we did it. Oh man, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it because then of course what happens? We get a ref back out, Solo gets stunnered and haluva kicked in 1, 2, 3, Kevin and Sami kept the belts. Boom! You lost, Roman. Out of here. You're banished. Oh, it was so rewarding. So rewarding. And he didn't even have to get pinned. The Usos have had enough. Those Money in the Bank rumors are starting to look pretty strong. Bloodline continues to crumble. What's next? What's next? Coming off a very fun show. Was it a perfect show? No, I don't think it was a perfect show, but it was far from the crap we have gotten at those shows in the past. It feels weird to say it, but it just seems like COVID, the pandemic, fixed these shows. There just has not been a crappy time to Saudi Arabia for WWE in the past 2-3 years now. Since they went back in 2021. Yeah, so 2 years. It was great. The right people won. The storylines are following up on stuff. And more importantly, what Night 2 of WrestleMania missed out on this year, change in not only championships but storylines. This was a well done show. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to how things are getting capitalized on, and I don't want to lose this adrenaline high from this show. Money in the Bank will certainly be a big deal this year when it comes to some of this stuff, but we're not there yet. AEW, the ball is in your court now when it comes to Double or Nothing. I am expecting some good stuff, and I am hoping you will deliver. That will be talked about another day if it deserves the attention. I am a busy boy. I keep busy, putting in that work. I will see you all later. Let me know what you guys thought. Was Night of Champions what you wanted? And if it wasn't, why? What were you expecting? And how did they let you down? If not, I hope you're all on the same high that I am from this show right now. It delivered for me. It delivered for me. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Road to 300 subscribers. We are close. We are close. And I will see you all in another video, hopefully sooner than later. Keep it real. Usos are done with this.